have to keep in mind? What about the people that are there for the first time? What is that experience? You got the 8-year-old kid that
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And as things get...
Thank you, Kevin. Mike.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Murray out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, we've got Fox. Jared Allen is out there with ABC, and it's Wall, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Kings.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Pocket 6. Shoots over Fox. And it's denied by Fox.
So much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts. Fox showed them both there.
DeRozan dishes to Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. The shot that time, not on target. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Fox kicks the wall. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Murray against Fox. Allen kicks to DeRozan. Fox passes to ABC. Allen against Gordon. Second chance shot. Chalk up 2 there.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The fadeaway J off the mark. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
There's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Sacramento shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 7. Fades. The Nuggets with another miss. Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. DeRozan for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. DeRozan's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Ball against Morris. Passes it to Murray. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And DeRozan sends it back. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Here is Porter. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
It didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. It's a 10-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
And here's Wall outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Remains Sacramento ball.
The wide open look here for Fox. Drills it from outside. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Murray outside. And here's Jokic outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. ABC's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Here's Fox. The layup missed.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And so it's Sacramento. 13 points up at the end. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Kings. All out there with Fox. And it's DeRozan. And it's ABC. And it's Allen in at the power forward. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Conley kicks to Watson. Puts it up from 12. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 11. It's blocked. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Conley dishes to Watson.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quickly.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Sweet move, and the layup is up and in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morris passes to Jokic. Back to Morris. Martin with the block. Davis down low. Guarded by Porter. Back to Martin. Over Jokic. Bagley kicks to Martin. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It's stolen by Green. Morris looking over the floor. That one misses. Good work defensively by Conley. Outside, Bagley. Porter with the steal. Carboni. That shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Morris with the ball. Conley picks him up. A jump hook. Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Conley for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Down low. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jokic.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Conley, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Bagley that time on the assist from Conley. And the Kings lead by 10.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through it that time.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Davis. Fournier pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 10. Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Outside Fournier. From outside the arc. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. Martin with the block. And he stays with it. Fournier gets a wide open look. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. Sacramento grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Martin. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Martin finds Davis. High post shot. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Sacramento came out looking very confident. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. Fournier out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. ABC's got the first field goal of the second half for the Kings. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Murray. Here he goes. Fournier passes to Jokic. Over Fox. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jokic just got 15 points.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
Outside DeRozan. He tries for 3, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. And the Kings lead by 15. DeRozan's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Murray. Count the basket.
Murray fearless on that drive right there, not worried at all about the contact.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Fox. That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Brent, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. One of the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic is doing things at that position that a lot of bigs just dream about.
And stolen by Gordon. The 17-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 19 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Fox dishes the Wall. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Gordon. Takes it from 10. Misses off the right eye.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Allen kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over Fournier. And it's DeRozan missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Fournier. He's got 21.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets trail by 13. Murray outside. And there's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
Fox against Murray. Out to DeRozan. Lots of room. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray with the bounce pass. The drive by Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
DeRozan for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Nuggets going the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their home team.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A different look for Denver. Martin comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Fournier. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kings leading now by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the third. And Fox gets it to go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
And it's sent back by Jokic. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Assisted.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Wall kicks to Fox. No good on the triple.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Martin passes to Gordon. No good on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Count it. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter. And so here's Denver. They trail by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen against Gordon. He kicks it to Barton. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Rebound by the Kings. ABC's got rebound number 8 now on the night. On its way from DeRozan for two.
And a masterful defensive job by Barton as the shot's going up. That length certainly can alter some shots if used correctly.
And here at the end of the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. DeRozan out there with Allen, and it's Wall. Then it's De'Aaron Fox, and it's ABC in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Right side, Wall. Driving the lane. Outside, Fox. For three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
They get a hand on it. Gordon kicks to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
And here's Wall outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Morris against Fox. And the wide open shot for Morris. And he overshot that one, missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Sacramento. And the Nuggets making a change here. Now the Kings with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Conley feeling it out. Here's Watson. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 19.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Green. High, arcing shot. Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Bagley.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Conley against Morris. Floats one. And it's good on the layup. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Kings.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Kings leading now by 22. Lets it go from deep. Here's Martin. It's good. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Green kicks to Gordon. Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch, but he's saved by Martin. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Morris. Timeout called by the Kings. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Clock at 4. Here's Wright. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Murray against Wright. Can they get it? Murray, no good. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance
for De'Aaron Fox.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Back to Wright. Stripped it away. Guarded by Wright. It's hauled in by Watson. Passes it to Martin. On the wing, Barnes. Martin defending. Barnes against Barton. They get it again. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are.
Thank you, Kevin. DeMar, coming off of this long layoff, you guys come back and you don't miss a beat. So how important is it to get a game like this?
Definitely important. We had a couple days of rest. What we needed. We understand we got to come back and try to make a push.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.